Yo boys, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing demo lock, and yes indeed, we are joining the community of the demo locks. So hit up Maldiva, hit up whatever other locks, Snuts. It's time for a 1v1 situation, and it is time to destroy the entire bracket. Yes, I'm the best lock in game, so if you have any questions, let me know. All you're doing is clicking number 4, clicking number 2, clicking number 1, and then you're clicking. I don't even click on my shift key button. It's where I put a dot on and then it explodes for like a certain amount. You don't even need it, bruh. You just click your burst and then you stack everything together and then click number 5 and it absolutely pumps. So here I end up clicking all my buttons. We shadow rift, which basically is, or whatever it's called. You're bringing out the goons and then you're bringing out that little orb thing that makes your pets do like more auto attacks. And at this situation, after Ironbark, he's going to get toaster oven like you've never even seen. I end up fearing him here, and as soon as I got that fear off, the best locking game, we end up taking him out right here. He tries to reflect, but it's not going to happen. We do top damage with blue gear on. So this is with blue gear. I have one piece of conquest gear, and that's my, pretty sure it's my haste ring. I actually bought another piece, my neck now, so I finally can go get my neck gems and all that good stuff. Finally be a part of the boys. So basically, anytime it's warrior, it's the greatest time ever, especially since they always go Shadow Priest, and I get to sit here and free cast. I love it. It's great. I love sitting here having a great, beautiful time. So here I'm getting my stacks. You basically want to get your shards up and then pop off. And then you're going to put your gem down. I don't even know what to call it. It's like the dome thing I just put down. It makes your pets do click faster. It's like they're clicking really hard. I end up stunning him here. At this point, he almost dies, but thankfully, the warrior ends up surviving, so the game's not over in 2 seconds. Because I actually like longer games sometimes, especially when I'm doing a lot of damage. So my Shadow Priest is doing negative dam like usual. I don't even think he's clicked a single button yet. He's getting out damaged by my Arrestor at this point in time, so he doesn't know how to click his 1, 2, 3 macro. But right here, we're basically carrying the Shadow Priest for about $9.99, basically gold on the dot. So $9.99. So that is 900. Actually, I mean, he should have been paying me. I'm not gonna lie about that one. So I should have been getting paid. This is my first time ever playing demo lock, and I ended up getting slept a lot here, and I was very not appreciative of my non-dispel. I was very, very salty. Oh, I was salty. I was like, no, bro, this is my PI. This is everything I got. No dispel. I'm not going to be a happy camper. Now, as you can see on my DRs, it's overlapping. Now, I have fixed it on my rogue and my other characters, but for some reason, it resets on every character, so I have to swap it, and I forget to do it. So, I don't even see the DRs half the time. As you can see, if you blade storms, I can't see anything. But yeah, I'll have to fix that so you guys don't get annoyed, because I get irritated when I see that. Just looking at that right now, I just want to, just throw the monitor out the window like usual. Now I do have a bad habit with not clicking kick because I'm not really used to playing a caster. Now I am used to playing like a healer, like I'm kind of used to even doing that. But yeah, it's very awkward sometimes to try to kick something because I don't want to like, I'm too lazy to do all that, and I don't have a macro and I don't have enough keybinds to just put the one keybind in where if I just click the keybind and auto kicks him, he ends up getting a sleep right in my face. It's DR'd. So that's very nice. Don't have to deal with that. I end up using my shift key finally for the first time in, ages. Basically, all you're doing is clicking number 2, clicking number 4, getting shards, and that's it. That's legit your entire rotation. Other than like clicking your burst, would be shift X, and then that basically what I just did. It's just a really solid way to. By the way, if you guys want to know what this build come from, I know somebody's gonna say in the comments, so I'm not gonna. That's why I'm not gonna call it my build. This is, I'm pretty sure Polymore got it, and then everyone's playing it now. But I ended up going whatever the top warlocks were doing, and they were doing his build, so I just followed along with the good old fashioned gang. So technically, it is my build because I am playing it, and if I'm playing any class or spec in the game, we already know that I win every single game instantaneously. If you do indeed see my name, just make sure you already lose the game because you're just not going to be able to beat a God Moment. And just know I'm recording you, even if it's at 1200 CR. I go to the lowest lengths of CR just to find you guys. So if you think you won't face me, you will eventually face me. Whether you're playing at 4500 or 300 CR, even at 0 CR, even if you're fresh playing a regular BG, you might just see me in there. So just eventually, I will find you, and I will 1v1 you pretty much, or 3v3 you in this case scenario. Just whatever you think you're doing, just know that we will come to pass, and you better beat me, because if you don't, you're gonna be clipped, shipped, and put on YouTube, which is not good because thousands of people see you. I'm acting like I'm famous, I mean thousands is in 300 because usually the other ones are personal bot assistants from the good old fashioned Blizzard HQ. So as you can see, we did top damage like you. So every game I'm basically doing top damage because I'm the best luck in game. Shadow Priest does nothing on my team. He's basically not really existing. Basically just all me. The Shadow Priest, the only thing he's good at is being like the target dummy. I'm basically used to that by now. It's people being target dummies. Usually, if I do viewer games or something like that, you guys are the target dummy ONTs. So now I am used to casters by healer. Now the one thing I don't like is healing. Now I get, oh man, healing right now just feels so hard. Like if you're not playing a Wrestler Druid, I would suggest not healing. Now even Evoker, I don't know why people think like on my charts when I did a community post, people think Evokers are the most broken healer. I have no idea how you guys think that. I feel like Wrestler Druids are just like when I play Evoker, even if I try to play it right, like I watch Sea-Doo's guide and I sit there and I'll like try it and then I'll do it right. Like after like if you're facing anything with Mortal Strike, your heals just don't do anything compared to like a Wrestler that just consistently has lay on hands after lay on hands after cyclones after stun after bear form after not being able to be rooted. I mean, obviously Evoker has that one hover ability, but I'm talking overall. I don't know how you guys even thought about that. And I would play Wrestler Druid if I haven't already had it at 2600. Well, technically it was Feral Druid, but I'm not playing Druid again. I feel like Druids is boring in general. I feel like Wrestler Druid is just, I don't know. To me, it's not fun. I don't like playing. I like being in the game and immersive and having to actually try. On the rest of you just kind of sit back and relax. And it's basically what I'm doing on a demo log. But then again, DPSing is a different story. I kind of like DPSing on classes like these, and the reason is I'm so used to sub rogue having to sweat at like 1400, especially right now, where you have to like sweat so hard just to get a kill. Now playing this class just feels great. So I would recommend playing if you're used to playing a setup class, go to one of these classes like a DH or a Demo Lock or a Shadow Priest. Basically anything but a Sub Rogue or Mage. I mean, Assassination's okay. Like, I actually think Assassination is really good, but if you're talking just for an easy spec that legit takes no brain cells, go to one of these other classes and trust me, you will have a great time. Because I'm not gonna lie, even just doing BGs to gear this guy, I was great. Just being able to click my 1-2 and burst is beautiful. But if you guys want a guide on this, obviously I'm not going to give it to you because this is personal information for myself. You guys can't have this one. I can't have you copying my personal build because if you do, it's I'm gonna have to copyright strike you just like I've been copyright striked every single day of every video of every life. See, people really think they can copy strike me if I put a video of them. It's funny because I'll get personal messages on a bunch of stuff. It's like put the video down, I copyright, and I say GG. I ain't doing it, bro. So listen, it's basically like recording in public. Don't ever think that I can't record you because I always can, buddy. I had a few people that messaged me and told me a good old bunch of information. See, I haven't faced Knowledge in a minute, so he's been very lucky. I haven't been in his territory because usually we all know every time I face Knowledge, there's like 90% chance I beat him. So Knowledge doesn't really have a chance to beat me anymore. He's more of the what's the word here? Let's just say he's not good enough anymore. I think he's a little bit too old school. I think he said, did you guys know that Naj is turning? Well, I think he's like 28 years old. There ain't no way, bro. He's part of the old era. This is what I'm talking about. I'm basically bowling a grandpa. So we basically got to stop facing him nowadays. Now I need to go to like Polymore. I mean, Polymore's good content. I think everyone likes Polymore content. So I think we're gonna have to search out for Polymore because every time I beat him, oh, it's great. Beautiful. But you guys need to tell me who I need to absolutely stream snipe. I'm gonna sit there all day just to get that one clip, and I need to get to Exaru because he just sometimes sometimes he just takes you off just because he tries to act really nice, but off camera they're going off. Family friendly, my bungholio. That's some cap. Stop the cap right now. So you guys will have to give me some information on who I need to go. But this is the one game that I was talking about that yeah, not a fun game for me. This is the one game where I actually was trying my best to survive and I just kept dying. I was not having a good I was not a happy camper. I wanted them to go my Shadow Priest. I hate when they go me. Because you gotta remember, this is my first ever time playing Demo Lock. So I'm sitting there trying to like run away and figure out what's going on in the game. I'm trying to see I shouldn't have CC'd when I did. because they haven't clicked anything yet, and I didn't realize that. My brain was like, if they touch me, it's not gonna be a nice time. It's gonna be jail all over again, and I ain't going back. So I end up getting absolutely stunned here. I actually end up walling thinking I'm fine here, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put down the big avatar. So basically, he's gonna be swinging his axe like right into their forehead. He ends up using a anti-magic thing right there that counters the entire go. I end up getting real scared here. I end up already using double wall because I was taking unhealable damage. And basically at this point, he ends up walling, he ends up grounding. I can't even see totems because they're not even turned on, so I don't know where the totem is. I ended up basically just living their go right here, and I was very happy about that. I finally had somebody's go. I ended up absolutely fake casting this guy, I think right here. Bam, easy fake cast like usual. So I absolutely outplay this DK like usual. And at this point, I see the ground wall. They end up running away from the ground wall, which is perfect. Waste of a cooldown. We love those. And even though they were going me, if you guys look at my damage right now, it doesn't even look like they were going me because the amount of damage I can output without actually have to being in the game is great. It's wonderful to be able to play the game and not play the game at the same time. It's basically like my pet being a solo NPC, which is beautiful. So I end up absolutely destroying this monk without even realizing it, and it was ended up being a GG. So that is how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I would like tell you guys what I click, but I think you guys got the like. There's really nothing special to this build. That's the thing I don't like is not being able to commentate over my commentation because there's nothing for me to say. Because it's such a basic build where I don't know what to talk about. So okay, so listen. Anytime you face a red, click CC all day, every day. I'm talking about all day. Don't ever go off of CC ever when they have wings. I want you to spam fear over and over again. If he dispels it, he's going to get ran right into fear, and then you're going to coil right off fear. I don't know why fear and coil don't TR, but I love it. I end up stunning him off that. I end up absolutely destroying him here. So I still have coil in this situation. I fear the healer, and at this point, his wing yangs are basically done, and it's time for me to absolutely pump him here. This is unhealable damage. This is the most damage you're gonna see. Look at my DPS for right now. Hopefully I start pumping here in a second. Right now, see I absolutely destroy the Shadow Priest on my team that's doing negative damage, and I do top damage instantaneously with doing 25k a second, absolutely farming everybody. And like I said again, I haven't even used my Z button at the very top right. I don't even know what his name is. I almost call him the Avatar. I basically summon out. He's basically a king right there. He's a demon. He's smacking him in the forehead, and we ended up getting a fast dub. The top damage like usual. And this is with blue gear. So you guys want to let me know if the stats actually stack on my pet too. So like if I get full haste, does my pet technically get full haste? Like do my goblins get full haste, meaning they cast faster? Or is it just for myself? Which is probably just for myself. I think it'd be a little bit too broken if like my stuff stacked, but now this was scary. This was another scary game to where I was absolutely flabbergasted. That's the word. So I ended up absolutely getting demolished by this evoker. This evoker healer is doing unhealable damage. This guy is absolutely pumping. He actually dragged me for half my HP. I was very salty at this point in time. So I ended up happening the wall and just popping every cooldown because I was so salty. I was like, get off of me. If you please, oh, by the way, I have a level 70 DH too. I'm just now dinging him, so he's out half a bar to 70. So guess what? We're gonna be joining that meta. Every meta that you guys can think of that's broken right now, we are joining the curve. The curve. So we're joining the meta. No more sub rogue. I know you guys are sad about that one, but let's be honest. I don't think anybody likes sub rogue content. Sub rogue was garbage. I can't even get anybody to play with me anymore with sub rogue. They say nada. They say you ain't playing Assassin or Outlaw sub. Get out of here. So I'm sitting at 1500 CR just doing carries whenever I can, and other than that, we end up absolutely farming this DH, and easy dub. So hopefully you guys have liked this commentary, and that's basically the end of the video. After this, we're basically just summoning the goons, and that's it. Pretty basic. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, comment. By the way, I see all your guys' comments, every single one of them. So if you're a hate watchdog, I actually appreciate your comment too, just to see what you guys can come up with. But don't be calling me Mr. Mackey either. I see everything. I don't sound like Mr. Mackey from South Park. It's stop the cap right now. Goodbye.